that you need to understand.
Just sound.
If you make it to 27 and you're unmarried, you're in the danger zone. You're on the danger of ending up just like the women I'm talking about. There is a time limit. And I'm going to tell you, the closer a man gets to 40, the more he starts to realize that, man, you don't have to make any deals. There's no negotiation. What's the United States policy when it comes to dealing with terrorists? We don't negotiate.
We don't negotiate with
Why
terrorists.
you men don't negotiate? Because there's plenty more where you came from.
There's plenty of a supply. There's plenty of a narcissistic supply. So stupid. Oh, you're just looking for narcissistic supply. You just care about people that want. What are these people talking about? You love yourself too much. What's the appropriate amount that I need to love myself, sir, man? What's the right formula? Give me the precise amount of formula of how much I need to love myself. I don't want to exceed the RDA, the recommended dietary allowance of love. I'm overdosing on love. Get my likes up. Dun-dun-dun, win-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, win-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Snoop, Snoop, Snoopy. Dun, 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 dun. Wing, ding, ding, dun, dun. Get him up. Ding, ding, dun, 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 dun. Boom, dun, 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 dun. Ding, 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 dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
It's a high value man's
Man's
world
world.
because they can make rules. They make rules about women's weight.
Women's
they make rules
womb.
about a woman's
Womb.
womb. You got kids, you're out of
You're out of the
game.
game.
And here's the problem. I know
somebody
ladies, high value men don't care about the exception. They care about the norms. They don't care about possibilities.
They care about probabilities.
Because bottom
Line
line
is,
you have a job to do.
Make him look good.
on his arm and
Get him points, subscribers, subs.
Everybody. And that's one of your major jobs.
Your job is to be submissive and gain me more subs.
This is the time of year where high value men show off the women in their life. And gentlemen, this is the time of year where it's time for you to, like I said the other day, stop rolling solos so much, especially if you're over 35.
Get a wolf pack.
You need to really start vetting women to actually take places to elevate your standing in front of men and women. Stop going to Christmas parties and these things alone.
Yeah.
High value men have a social life.
Exactly. They have a network, a vast network. Money making is a social activity.
Why is this
I
important?
mean, come on.
Because, like I said,
Come on, man.
make no mistake about it. Make no mistake. You hear a lot. But high value men make the rules.
He with the gold makes the rules.
There is
It's
no
the golden
negotiating.
rule. There's no negotiating.
With the top.
You don't
The
do
buck
it.
stops with them. High value men
We're just
determine
keeping
who
it a
becomes-
buck, man. We're keeping it real.
Determine who become wise.
Top at the
And we say,
food
well,
chain.
they can offer, but we gotta accept.
Apex predator.
Look.
Come on.
By when we get to this level, the acceptance is already a foregone conclusion.
It's over. It's all done.
This is why I say women who are truly feminine, who have done the work, are in the best possible position to capture and deal with a man down the path, because I've said it, for the last several weeks, months. One, if you're still dealing with trauma from your ex, you can't move forward. Women, you're not going to be able to move forward. Men, I've talked about men who haven't done the work. Ladies, if you haven't done the work, get out of the game and get the work done. But understand something. The men that you're dealing with, you can't hold high-value men around in the stable and think you're going to come back. No, these men move. That's why I laughed when I heard a lot of this stuff that I've been hearing over the last couple of weeks. High-value men, it's as a man's world. Why? Because men respect high-value men. Women want high-value men. Men want to be high-value men. High-value men are the men who are the heads of industry, the movers, the shakers,
the kings,
the politicians.
The dukes,
the
earls.
They make the rules in their personal lives, and they make the world rules in which we live under. So it's foolish to think that you can. It's foolish for women in general, an individual women in particular, to really think that they can change that. Go watch the series that got canceled on Hulu. Why? The Last Man Standing, and you will see a woke feminist dream of a world that could not exist. Why? Because men run the infrastructure, the power, everything else. It would fall apart before women can put it together. Why is this? Why are things like this so hard for a lot of women to accept and understand? Because if you were born after 1965, you grew up into a world that told you that you and men were equal. You grew up in a world where you were told you and men are equal and that we're supposed to partner together. That is why it is so hard for modern women to fall into cooperation and submission with the men they say they want.
They're brainwashed by Satan.
Because they honestly think they're on your level. I'm sitting here, I'm telling you, I'm not going to give it any shine. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're not on these people's levels.
It's on another level, man. Disabling the label, bro.
Ladies, it would
a
be
different
better
story.
to start listening to women.
Yeah, it's just
Who are not trying to make you feel strong and be a woman.
Yeah, it's just a different ball game, man.
Because
it's like what you know what you're used to, and this is just like a different fucking world.
Get you to be strong, independent, and act like
just don't even know what we're even talking about. I have no idea.
It's going to attract them for one night. But these kind of men want women who are, in a word, girly.
Feminine.
They want women who understand that he comes first. And they want women who
understand service, what it's like to serve. You need to serve your husband, the king,
you have to
the great prince. Michael the archangel, you're supposed to serve him at all times. He rules over you by direct authority by the Almighty. Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior herself. Direct orders.
I don't even want to go down that path. But let's get into it. Because I really want to answer some